Here at Patterson River, we're located not too far away from the bay, therefore making it quite a windy golf course. Today I'm here to show you how to modify your game to be able to play in the wind. So the first thing we have to do when playing into the wind is to make sure that the ball is a little bit further back in our stance. So rather than hitting it from the middle of our stance, we move slightly forward of the ball, therefore it actually de-lofts the golf club. De-lofting the golf club and having control over that golf club will help us hit the ball a little bit lower. So when we're setting up, we grip down on the club. It's naturally, because we're gripping down on the club, it's not going to go as far. Okay, so again, we're all about control here. So we don't have to swing the club too hard. We take 1 or 2 clubs less than what we normally should, and we swing it nice and easy. So now the ball's back in our stance, and one of the things that we have to do with our arms when we swing is make sure that our right arm stays relatively straight through the stroke. Okay, so the main things to remember are, make sure that the ball is further back in our stance, grip down on the club for more control, and whenever we actually strike the golf ball and go through, that our right arm stays nice and straight. If the arm and the wrist start to bend, that lifts the ball up into the air and will give us a high flight. That's not what we want into the wind. We want to hit it nice and low. So again, ball back in our stance, hands forward, we're gripping down on the club a little bit, and our right arm staying nice and straight through impact. Alternatively, when we're hitting downwind and we've got quite a strong breeze, we want to loft the ball up into the air. How are we going to do it? Quite simply, rather than having the ball back in our stance for an into the wind shot, we're actually going to go a little bit forward in our stance, and that'll use the correct loft of the golf club. We hit it as high as we can and we let the wind take it. So all we do with that setup, rather than being here, we actually move a little bit behind it, which again adds a little bit of loft, and we swing nice and easy as we normally would. That gets the ball up nice and high, it lets the wind take it, and away we go. Also, whenever we're looking at left to right winds or right to left, it's really important to make sure that we work with the wind, not against it. It's always easier when we're working with the wind. So if it's a left to right breeze or a strong wind, aim left and let the wind take it back. When it's right to left, aim to the right and let the wind take the ball back. That's the easiest way to get around whenever there's really windy conditions. I hope this one helps.